This year, our school theme is Traveling the World through Bryan. To travel all around the world, people will go to an airport and fly on airplanes to travel far away. People who fly on the planes are called passengers, and the people who fly the planes are called pilots. All of the Bryan students will be our passengers, and the awesome teachers are pilots as we travel the world and learn about many new countries. There are special airports that allow passengers to travel to places outside their own country. These are called international airports. This year, everyone at Bryan Elementary will be given a passport to fly out of an international airport and travel the world together. There are 3 international airports they might fly out of. The airport students have a ticket to is their team for the entire school year. Now, I wish these passports were real and we actually could travel the world together, but instead we get to learn about different places each week. The students and their teammates will fuel their plane by following the school-wide expectation.
Today, the students will be learning and reviewing what our school-wide expectations are and how to follow them in different parts of the building. These expectations are important to follow so the students can all be safe, kind, respectful, and responsible. The students used to earn positive pause when an adult saw them following those expectations. You still will get recognized when the students follow an expectation, but this time they will get something very special for not only themselves, but their entire team. Let's hear our 2nd grade learn what this special thing is. I better get to class. Welcome back from recess, everyone. Let's get ready for math. Please turn your voices off and get your math book out. Wow, Odwar, you are doing a great job of being respectful by listening to my instructions. Here is your jet fuel. It's like a positive pop, but this time you are going to put it in your team fuel tank after math class. Great job!
Wait, did you give him actual jet fuel, like to fly a plane?
Great question. It's not real jet fuel. Look, they're little chips. When I or any adult in the building sees you following a school expectation, they will give you these chips, or jet fuel. Some adults might give you a lot, and some might only give you a few. It doesn't matter how many you get. What's important is that you were following the expectations.
Oh, okay. I think that makes sense. So when I'm safe, kind, respectful, or responsible, I may get jet fuel chips from an adult.
But what do I do when I get the jet fuel? Are they mine?
When your teacher tells you you can fuel up your team's tank by putting your chips into your team's jar. Rosa is on the purple team, so she will put in the jar with the purple airplane. You don't get to keep the jet fuel because by putting it in the jar, you are fueling your team's tank.
Now that we know how to earn jet fuel by following our school expectations, let's find out more about these teams that Mrs. Neal was talking to their class about.
Entonces estamos en equipo. I am on the JFK team. We are orange.
Yeah, and I'm purple. That's the DIA team.
I'm green. It's the LAX team.
I wonder what these teams are for. How does my jet fuel for following the school expectations help them? Maestra, what are these teams for?
Everyone in our school is on one of your 3 teams. You will have students in all the other grades on your team too, earning jet fuel for the team.
What if I'm not in the classroom and I get jet fuel?
You can put your jet fuel in any jars that matches your team. You might be in specials or at lunch or recess when you get some jet fuel.
So how do the teams work?
Each week, all the students will bring their jet fuel jars to the main office. Mrs. Dinker has 3 big special jars where all our jet fuel will be stored. Teachers will pour their small tanks into the big jet fuel tanks. Friday morning, Mrs. Dinker will weigh how heavy the tanks are. The team who has the heaviest tank wins for the week. That means they fly the farthest on their journey around the world.
So it's like a competition, kind of.
Exactly. At the end of the quarter, the team who earns the most jet fuel and has the heaviest tank travels the farthest. That team will get to do a special team party just for them. You might do an art project, or play games, or watch a movie.
Wow, we can't wait to help our teams win.
Our passengers sure have learned a lot this week about how following the school expectations helps students get the chance to earn jet fuel chips. The jet fuel they earn individually goes in their team fuel tank and helps out their team. Let's find out what happens on Fridays.
Hey Mrs. Dinker, happy Friday. I'm bringing my fuel tanks down before school to add them to the school tanks. My passengers did such a good job of following our school expectations this week. They earned lots of jet fuel.
Wow, that's great. They are helping fuel their teams to fly around the world. Let's weigh the jars and see who won this week. Looks like the orange team, JFK Airport, is the heaviest this week. Time for our school announcement. Good morning, Bryan Bobcats. It's time for our weekly flight tracker update. Congratulations, Orange Team, JFK Airport. You flew the farthest this week, all the way to Ireland. Did you know that the very first potato was planted in Ireland? Keep working hard to earn jet fuel for your team passengers. We are racing around the world and back to Lexington.
Now we've learned how students can earn jet fuel by following the school expectations and hopefully help their team fly the farthest and earn a party at the end of the quarter.